But that's the way. All right, guys. Johnny with Upscale. So today is one of those days, guys. It rained last night, and we went out yesterday, and we did all of our vacant lots. And today is Tuesday, and it's just one of those days where you don't really know what to do. It rained most of the night last night until around this morning. I guess around 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. Didn't rain hard, but it just, down here in the south, you'll get that drizzle to set in, and it'll do that just like forever. So this morning, no sunshine, just what I just showed you, cloudy. It's 40 degrees, guys, and down here, that's cold. Because this weekend, it was like in the 70s, almost 80. And then you got a 40-degree drop in temperature, man. It's almost bone chilling. It's right now it's cold, and it's one of them days where you don't know what to do. You've got some work you can do. We've got probably 12 lawns today we could do, but it's just damp, and most everywhere we're going is leaves, and you just really don't know what to do. You don't know if you ought to get started. We've got 3 commercial properties that we could do, but everywhere you go is going to be some degree of leaves. With the residential lawns, almost all of them have leaves. So when the leaves are damp, they're not dry and crisp like you need them to be. So you just kind of don't know what to do. It's one of those days. Here's one of our lawns here. See, just damp looking. And you just, you don't know what to do. And on top of that, it's cold. And so right now I'm just riding to see what I can see, and see if you see anything moving. It's just, nothing's moving right now. One of those days. I don't know if I'll wait and see if the temperature comes up some, because like I say, right now it's cold. It is cold. But I'm gonna ride and see what I can find out. Or see, a lot of times when it's like this, I'll ride and see if I see anyone else, and that'll pretty much give you a good measure of whether or not, any work is being done on a day like today. That's pretty much the way I gauge what I'm doing. I ride, I see if I see any more lawn companies. Do you see any more guys out that doing lawn work, and gotta pretty much gauge whether it's too wet or, it's just not a good day. Sometimes it's just not a good day to do lawn care. And this kind of seems like one of those days. It rained last night, and it's cold. That's one thing about winter lawn care. Sometimes you have to pick your days that you're gonna try to get out and work. And today is just one of those days you just kind of, as they say down here in the south, twixt in between. So I'm gonna ride on a little bit, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. That's some leaves, guys. There's no doubt about it. There is, that's plenty of work to be done, but today is just, and I've again, like I say, I'm just riding and looking, and it's, you still got water on the side of the streets, and when it's that way, there's really not a good time, when things are wet like that. You pull up, truck, trailer, lawn equipment. You got your helper with you, and when it's like this, people just they kind of look at you funny, you know, and just kind of, man, are you gonna do lawn care today? And like right now, it looks like the sun is trying to peek out a little bit, but it rained on last night, so um, I don't know. We may call it a day and just wait and come out tomorrow and just kind of have a day of work tomorrow. Have a big day. And let the sun shine today and kind of, get things ready for tomorrow. Because it's not going to stay out. You can already kind of see if it does come out, it's not going to stay out. So, may have to call it a day. I don't know. It's still early. It's just 10:30 right now. So, still kind of early. You can see down the street, the sun is peeking out just a little. There's the sun. We may end up being able to get out and do a little something today. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. All right, guys. So I made it back home. While I was out today riding and looking, I was on the west side, and I rolled up into one of the pawn stores to sometime I'll go in and look and see what they have. And this time of the year, you have a lot of fly-by-nighters that are getting into the lawn business, and they think it's easy because they see guys like me and they see guys like you, but they don't realize that June and July is coming, and the heat is going to go up to about 95, maybe even triple digits. And then this time of the year, they're getting out and they're selling their equipment. Well, that particular pawn store, they had some stuff. But I said to myself, well, let me go ride and look at a few more. Take a look at this. I went into one. Take a look at this, guys. There's a BR600 steel blower. Take a look at this extension on this FS90 combi unit. Look at that. Man, could you trim some bushes with that or what? I have never seen one with an extension like that on a combi unit for a bush trimmer. I've never seen that. Maybe you have. Let me know in the comments. And then here's an Echo 225. I started all this stuff up at the store and let it run, guys. And I'm going to take the blower out and use it today. Tomorrow when I go out. And I was just flabbergasted. And I'll tell you what I paid. I paid $400 for all three of these pieces. And what I decided I'm going to do with it is, this would be good equipment. Maybe not the combi unit, but the string trimmer and the blower. This would be good equipment for my helper. I won't have a whole lot in it. It's not brand new stuff. And it is what it is. You know how your helper treat equipment. And I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, but it is what it is. You saw the video I showed you on the Echo brand new combi unit that I had. That they didn't hook it back in the slot on the green touch rack, and it fell off the truck, got up under the trailer, and we drug it. So, this will be equipment that I don't have a whole lot in it, and it'll be good equipment for my helper. Leave in the comments and tell me what you think about that. Tell me if that's a good idea. Tell me if you think this was a good buy. I think it was one hell of a buy. And the guy still has another, steel 450, BR 450. And I may go back and get it just to have this stuff on hand. And he had a host of string trimmers. So leave it in the comments and tell me what you think of this. There it is, guys. Those 3 pieces, $400. Tell me what you think. All right, guys. So today's Wednesday. We're back at it after the rain. We didn't do anything yesterday. Like I say, I just rode a little bit. Then I showed you what I did do. Went by, picked up some things that I thought I got a good buy on. But today, we're going to try to get some footage. We've got several properties we got to get done. I'm going to put that BR 600 and the string trimmer. I'm not going to use the combi unit because I don't have any bush trimming to do. We've just about done all our bushes. So we'll see what it does. All right, guys, and there it is. And this one is just one that this was a new property for us. This is our first one for the day, and started doing this lawn this year, and I cut it on this 45 like this, and every time I come, she wants it cut just like this. She did have some trees in the back, but she had those cut down. But this one, we come here once a month and just clean it up and make it look good. Headed to the next one. All right, guys, so we're at our next property, and this is two of our fescue lawns, and I'll show you to you in a minute, but this is a typical, a classic winter property. You got trees everywhere, you got leaves, and both these customers want fescue. Take a look. As you can see there, the fescue. And we get things a little later. I've seen some fescue lawns up north where the fescue is already up, but ours come, it won't come till around November. It won't, because this, I seeded these in early to middle October, and they're just coming up. See that one over there? It's greening up. Now all that was dormant. And there, you see the fescue. And right here, this one is really coming on. Really. In another week. And it didn't, none of it came up until we got some rain on it. So, you know, that's classic winter work right here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the leaves blowed, and we're gonna clean it up and make it look real tight. And unlike what a lot of guys have to do up north, we don't have to aerate here. You know, we have soft sandy soil, and you know, we go right down with the seeding. What I do, I may take about an inch off of the lawn before I do it, and that way it gives the seed a chance to really germinate. But let me get started on this. Leaves and fescue. Let me let you take a look at this backyard. Show you what I'm talking about when I tell you leaves. Now these are leaf cleanups. I'll go ahead and tell you, I won't ask you about this one. That is a leaf cleanup. But these are regular good clients, so they get a real break. And I'll tell you how I do these. So the way I do these guys, these are 12-month bi-weekly clients. They get everything for regular service price, everything. Because even if they didn't have leaves, even if they didn't get fescue, I would still be coming here. That's the agreement. There it is. Let me get started. So guys, as you can see, the fescue is definitely coming up. But there's always going to be some places like right down the edge of that. It's kind of thin. What I do is I keep some with me. And today I'll go back and I'll look and see what my thin spots are. And I'll go back and kind of hit those and fill those in. Then when I come back in 2 weeks, that'll be full. I'm going to start mowing. And there's the finish. And guys, when you're cutting this fescue, you can cut it as short as you want. cut it low. I cut this on 2 1/4. It'll come right back up. Here's to the next one. All right, guys, so that was the BR600. Now we're going to take a look at the Echo 225, see what it'll do. Let's try it. All right, guys, there it is, the Echo 225. You tell me.